In this video, I would like to highlight on the CFA exam personal belongings policy for the December 2020 exam. So as you know, or if you're an exam candidate for this coming sitting, you will know that this is the final paper-based exams. And coming next year, 2021, all CFA exams will be computer-based. So of course, for this December 2020 exam, since it's paper-based, so the CFA Institute has made some changes to their personal belongings policy to reduce touch points and also to promote physical distancing. Now, what you need to know is the very first and most important thing is you will need to bring and wear a face covering during the whole time at the test center, or you will not be allowed to enter and your exam will be terminated. Okay, so you will need a medical mask or a cloth face covering. Okay, if you intend to wear a face shield, you will also need to wear a mask underneath, otherwise you will not be allowed to enter as well. And you can bring a small bag that fits under your chair into the testing room. So of course, this time around, they will not have any personal belongings area anymore outside the testing room, as most candidates have experienced before. Okay, so of course, they encourage you to leave your personal belongings at home or in your car, but sometimes there are things that you need to have with you, like your phone or your wallet with your ID. Okay, so you can bring all that and keep it in a small bag, okay, and just put it under the chair. Just make sure that your phone is powered off. This time around, they won't have any water stations at the back of the testing room, okay, which is something that they will usually have. You can bring your own water bottle that is sealed into the testing room. Okay, when you need to drink, you can then access it. You can bring your own personal cleaning or sanitizing supplies like sanitizers into the testing room. Now, you have to keep your exam admission ticket on your desk at all times. Okay, and of course, the items that can be kept on your desk are like the sharpeners for your pencil, erasers where you have to take off the holder or the cover. You can bring loose batteries for your calculator and a screwdriver to replace the battery, calculator cases and keystroke cards. Okay, you can bring your eyeglasses if you have any with the cleaning cloth. You can bring an earplug if you're worried that the people around you will punch the calculator like mad. Okay, so you can have those earplugs to mute out the noise. You can have wristwatches, but of course smartwatches are still prohibited. Okay, analog and digital wristwatches are allowed, but if you have any timer set, you have to silence it. You can bring medicine, tissues, or any other medical items with you. Okay, gums, hard candy, cough drops are allowed. Okay, so these are the usual things that we have in the policy. Of course, for water bottles, personal cleaning, sanitizing supplies, and any extra face coverings must be kept on the floor when not in use. And of course, the following items here must be kept on the floor, and you should not access it at any time during the exam. Okay, the bag that you brought and kept under the chair, you should not access it once you put it under the chair. Your passport, okay, then of course your mobile phone and any electronic devices must be powered off. Your wallet, okay, or your purse, and you can bring a packed lunch. Okay, if you've packed your lunch, then you can put it in the bag as well. So of course, other items that are not permitted, okay, are like your study materials, scratch paper, or highlighters, or correction fluid, correction tape, or rulers. Obviously, you can bring weapons, okay, and you can bring smartwatches, okay, or any photographic devices, or any remote communication devices, okay, or any type of desk clock or timer. Okay, so this is not allowed. So of course, they've made changes in a way to give flexibility to candidates, and the candidates now will at least know what they'll have to prepare for if they're going for the exam in December 2020. Okay, so the only thing that probably candidates are worried about is wearing the mask for the entire duration of the exam. Some people may feel uncomfortable wearing it for a long duration of time. Okay, but if you are planning to go for the exam, you may want to start practicing wearing the mask while doing your mock exam to see to make sure that you condition yourself to last for that whole duration.